Hey guys, WWE Console is a quick video. So basically, I'm trying to make this video like as quick as possible. Hell in a Cell review. This show was okay actually. This show was pretty good actually. So let's get straight to it. The kickoff show. Damon Sandow beat Kofi Kingston. Apparently, Curtis Axel versus B Langston was cancelled due to Axel's injury. So Damon Sandow versus Kofi Kingston was even worse, but it was a crap match anyway, and Sandow won with the Nelson Slam. So basically, the actual show began with the tag team championships on the line. Usos versus Shield versus Rhodes family. Rhodes family retained the titles basically at the end. Reigns calls Goldust an old man and tells him to get up, and Goldust tags Cody in, takes out Rollins with a dropkick, takes Reigns off the apron. Cody with more offense in a 2 count, lots more fourth and with everyone out on the floor at 2 different times. The end comes when Goldust assists and Cody nails Crossroads on Rollins for the win, and then Goldust and Cody Rhodes won the match. Kane is back after Miz and Bray Wyatt have their in-ring segment, because Miz was not cleared to compete, but he can fight. But then Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family attack Miz. Kane returns, clears the ring, but then he he stares into the Miz and then grabs him and then chokeslams the Miz, showing his aggressiveness and showing his lot of more remorse. And then got a little bit more boring with some more matches, but then we see CM Punk versus Ryback and Paul Heyman. This match saved it all, but sorry, the in-ring segment, I give that return a 3 out of 5 stars. This match, CM Punk versus Ryback and Paul Heyman. So basically, what happens right at the end, actually at the start, Paul Heyman. The first thing we need to know about this match was that Paul Heyman was climbing and he is on top of the cell. He can't do anything. He's not doing anything because he's so scared. And Ryback and CM Punk are just inside the Hell in a Cell. Basically, right at the end, CM Punk just grabs candlesticks and just smacks Ryback like 20 times. I don't know how many times, but he just keeps on doing it, and he gets a table, and then he does a big elbow drop. And then Heyman looks shocked as the fans chant for Punk, and then they both get up, but then Punk nails Ryback with the candlestick, and then he does the GTS slowly, covers for the win, and CM Punk wins the match. After the match, CM Punk finally gets his hands on Paul Heyman. He climbs up on top of the cell, making his way to Paul Heyman, and he just attacks Paul Heyman with the stick like 20 times, and then he does the GTS and lays Paul Heyman out of it, and then he just poses on top of the cell before his music even starts up again. Good match. Give that match 4 out of 5 stars. A pretty good match. I like that match. For the World Heavyweight Championship, John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. We go to the ring, and then out first comes Alberto Del Rio with the Mexican flag, and out comes next a returning John Cena, but to a mixed reaction, a big mixed reaction. Some booing, some chanting. There was more booing, actually, to be honest. Mostly throughout the whole match, Alberto Del Rio took control, but then some of it was John Cena, and then some of it was back to Alberto Del Rio, and it was kind of a back and forth match. It was okay, but it got a little bit boring with John Cena just doing the same old things. It was completely a little bit of a crappy move that John Cena kept doing for the past 10 years. So just kept doing that, and he actually won the match. And as you can guess, basically John Cena was just making his comeback with just the same old moves again, and pretty much the same old moves for his comeback. Cena hits the 5-knuckle shovel to a mixed reaction, goes for the AA, but then Del Rio slides out, nails a backstabber for a 2 count. Cena blocks the cross-arm breaker, but then runs into the turnbuckles. Del Rio misses like a enziguri. That's a move. And then Cena nails a tornado DDT for a close 2 count. and then WO turns Cena upside down into the corner, charges, and then Cena pulls himself up, and then WO runs into the ring post. Cena kind of climbs back up. This match kind of showed the audience, showed the crowd that Cena's even stronger. I don't know, it was the same old crap that he did, and yeah, he was just doing his same old usual stuff. It was getting really boring. I don't know why I even ordered the pay-per-view, but I guess it was okay because a new champion gets a little bit excited, because the old champion gets a little bit boring and no one has the attention on him. But John Cena's the new champion. Basically, what happens was that Cena powers up with the hold still applied with, and then power bombs Del Rio to break it because Del Rio is just going for the cross arm breaker all the time on Cena's bad arm, and then Cena goes for the AA, but then it's blocked, and then Cena blocks Del Rio and then nails the AA for the win. It shows that Cena was not even medically cleared, because it showed that Cena still has the bad arm. Because if he didn't have the bad arm, why would he wear the protective sleeve? That's just completely real crap, really, literally. But John Cena's the new champion. He celebrates and heads back to the ring with no cash-in attempt by Damien Sandow. So yeah, that's what we had to pick out. But pretty much a Hell in a Cell match for the vacant title, Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. I give the World Championship between Cena and Del Rio. I give that match, I guess, a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, 2.5 stars. So basically, the bell rings and then they start punching each other and then Orton tosses Bryan out of the ring and follows. And Bryan kicks Orton into the steel steps, but then he comes back in of the ring. Orton suplexes Bryan and drops Orton over the top rope. Orton takes control and starts stomping on Bryan, and then Bryan counters, sends Orton flying into the steps at the side of the cell. Bryan rams Orton's face into the steel and then kicks him, and Bryan brings it back into the ring, covers for a 2 count. Bryan with more kicks now. He just kept doing it pretty much. So what happened was that just near the middle of the match, they trade uppercuts in the middle of the ring, and then Bryan takes control and unloads on Orton. Bryan takes Orton to the top of the top, and then nails the Hurricane. And then Bryan climbs back up and nails the big headbutt for a 2 count, but then more back and forth parts, and then it was alright. And then Bryan applies the yes lock, and Bryan takes Orton to the floor, runs him into the steel steps several times, brings a steel chair from under the ring and hits Orton into the gut with it. Bryan with chair shots to the back now. And fans chant ECW as Bryan fills the ring with chairs, and then HBK tries to talk him out of it. It appears that Bryan tells him to get out of his way, it sounds like. But then Bryan with another chair shot to Orton's back. They come back into the ring, and then Orton blocks a chair shot and unloads on Bryan with a chair. Orton covers for a 2 count. And then what happened was that HBK tries to calm him down, it looks like, and then Orton puts all the chairs into one pile in the middle of the ring, and then Bryan kicks out at 2. Triple H comes down and is met with kind of a swearing chant from the fans, and then Triple H argues with Shawn Michaels from outside of the ring, and then outside of the cell, and Orton has control. Bryan tosses him with a suplex. Orton covers, but Shawn Michaels is not there because he's arguing with Triple H. This leads to more arguing when then Orton joins into the argument and they go back into the ring. Bryan goes for the yes lock. Orton fights him off, nails the second rope dropping DDT. Triple H is like still trying to get Shawn Michaels' attention by climbing the cell, but then Bryan blocks a RKO and then shoves Orton into Michaels, and then pretty much Shawn Michaels is down, and then Triple H and then a trainer enter the cell to check on Triple H. I'm sorry, not Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and the fans start booing. Bryan lays Orton out with the knee, pins him for longer than 3, but there's no referee to, pin. and Bryan tries to wake Shawn Michaels up with, but then Triple H shoves Bryan to the mat. Bryan charges and takes out Triple H, and then HBK stumbles to his feet and then nails the sweet chin music on Daniel Bryan. Orton takes advantage and covers Daniel Bryan for the win, and there we have it. Randy Orton was the new champion. Triple H pretty much persuaded Shawn Michaels to turn heel, and then Shawn Michaels immediately heads to the back, and Orton celebrates with his championship. As Triple H begins to get up and look around, Hell in a Cell goes off the air. So pretty much that was the whole show. A lot of twists, a lot of new champions, two new champions to be honest, but it was okay. CM Punk, I like the fact that CM Punk got his hands on Paul Heyman. I hope this is the end of the feud, but it looks like it's not going to be due to Survivor Series, where probably CM Punk's best team in the world versus the Paul Heyman guys will probably happen. But I want to hear your comments below. I want to hear your feedback below. Follow me on Twitter at WWE Consoles. Please do discuss with me this on my Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter and talk about this stuff with me. And I'll just because I'm really getting bored of Twitter. I'm not doing much on it. So just entertain me. Just follow me on Twitter. I'm not getting much followers anyway, but I'll see you guys very soon. So rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys